Hey guys, what's going on? Super here. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going over my round 9 review. Scored 2,178, which was an absolute joke of a score this week. Dropped in the ranks 7,155 spots. Has to be my worst week of the year. Worst week for a long time, I think. Where should I start? So I decided I'd VC Nankervis, the big Nank, the tank, against Flinny and West Coast. But yeah, Williams did also play. So BJ Williams, I believe, played as well. So they were playing the duo Ruckman this week. And yeah, Nank couldn't even turn up for me against the two easiest ruck opponents in the league. So that's just a disgrace. Like, why did I even bother picking this guy? But, I think I've just got to hold on to him. He's got the 150 against the big Sherry, the guy that screwed me over. Probably should have just traded him to Sherry a couple weeks back, but I was trying to hold the faith in Nank, but it's really hard to hold on to him now. But I think I've just got to stick to it. It's just, it's a bloody annoying one, I guess, but his run just coming up is just too good to refuse. Like, surely he can bounce back and actually be a decent ruckman for us, but he's just been a pile of shit at this rate. Just no good. Maybe going in hand with Richmond being dog shit, but they did end up winning that game this week, and Nank couldn't even turn up, so I'm just bloody filthy with that. But yeah, I did miss the game. It was a bit of a interesting weekend. Probably didn't watch a whole lot of footy, so yeah, bit of a devastating pick, that one. So we had to put the C on Neil, and just another guy. It's just a bloody annoying, but what can you do about it? He's got Melbourne coming up, so expecting a bit of a bounce back game for him this week. So last week's trades, I was kind of tempted to trade. So I bought in Rankin, and I was thinking about going Bailey Dale in defence, but I decided against that, and I was going to hold on to Jaden Short one more week because I had the gut feeling about him versus West Coast. It's his best matchup, but he didn't even play, so what an actual joke that is. So I got a donut, got two donuts basically. Oh, well, only one really. Bought in Sandy Brock as well. He scored a 60 for us, so that was pretty nice. He's going to be on the bubble. Hopefully he stays in the side. I think McGovern might be out for another week, so I don't think they'll be rushing him back, but hopefully he stays in the side. 60 is a pretty nice score from a rookie in defence from West Coast anyway. That's pretty nice. And then I got the two spuds in the midfield, my top two midfielders, going 76. Both of them, I think, pretty sure Nick Dacos got the tag. Wasn't too sure about that, but Merritt definitely did. It was disgraceful. And then I've got bloody Caleb Sarong, who's, scoring 104, which is okay for him, but, he just does this all season. It's bloody annoying. Yeah, just so mad I didn't start Brayshaw, but surely they can start tagging Brayshaw for us now. He's so bloody good, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Marek got 126, so that was unreal. So we did see the good lineup for fixture, like opponents for him coming up. So yeah, definitely someone you want to hold on to. He could be a keeper at this rate. Like, I've just got him in the midfield for the moment. I'm pretty sure that the forward line there is my opinion of the top six forwards. Yeah, Chad Warner was too hard to pass up on, especially this week with the matchup against Carlton. He's got the 172 at the SCG. That's where he's playing again this week. So he could be a VC option if you wanted to do that. I think it's a bit risky for my team. I need to try and find points to come back somehow. So could be a way to do it, but probably won't be doing that one. But yeah, Marek, yeah, I think I've just got him here just because I've kind of stacked up on the forward options here, but not too sure what I'm going to do. I think I'll just hold him out for the majority of the year, wait until the end of the season, see if he needs to go or not. But yeah, probably just do a luxury upgrade later in the season for one of these worse off forward options. But yeah, they're good on-scoring options. At least getting a rookie off the field, that works out pretty well. So yeah, the only thing that really worked out for me well was this week. We held on to Reed, held the faith in him, got a 133. Absolutely crazy, good stuff from him. So who knows? He could be one of the last trade out options, even if maybe we don't even trade him out. But Yeah, he's an absolute gun. You'd be so mad if you traded him out. But I think Carroll will come back as well this week with all the injuries towards Carlton, so that'll be good for the cash gen for us. Roberts was pretty poor. Bice pretty much scored the same as him, so I should have really kept Bice over Short, and my team would have been looking a little bit better. Yeah, what worked out for me was I did actually have the chance to loop Huswaite, which seemed to be a good play, but Gross was the sub there, so that's a bit risky in itself. Sorry, like I wasn't sure if he was going to get subbed on or not, but yeah, he came on in the last quarter, I think, and nearly kicked the game winner. But yeah, he got chased down, I believe. But 46 for I don't know how long he was on the ground for, but that's a pretty decent score for a sub, I think. Ashcroft was alright, so he's still better than most of the rookies on the bench there, so definitely want to just field him, I reckon. And yeah, Caleb Daniel was a bit of a bad one, which is a bit of a surprise. Yeah, he's just hasn't been performing the last couple of weeks. I think I'm going to get rid of him because I'm pretty stacked on the, forward options. And that was the plan last week when I was bringing in Chad Warner. I think I just wanted to get rid of one of these guys like Daniel, get him to another like primo later in the season. So I think that's a good upgrade from Daniel. He could be a keeper, but he's just not performing as well as we would have expected. I think Harry Sheasel might be affecting his role there, but it could bite us if we do trade him out. He's got Richmond this week, so could see a bit of a bounce back game if you did want to hold on to him there, but I think I'm just going to get rid of him because I've got too many other guys that I need to get in, I think. So yeah, going over the team, Sinclair's someone that you probably look to get in this week. If you don't have him, he's probably a must-have. Who else is there? Sheasel was right. So we're going to get rid of Short. I think it's just really frustrating that, I'm going to have to use my last boost trade here. And then we're going to get rid of Daniel. I think we have to get rid of him as well. We could still hold on to Ashcroft. He's got a bit of cash to make, I think, for us this week. He should have a pretty decent game against Melbourne. Pretty good for midfielders to score against Melbourne. So I think he's in for a bit of a good game. And then we're going to have to get rid of like one of the rookies here on the bench. It might have to be Clay Hall. Not too keen on this trade out. Like, he's still got money to be made. I think he's like pretty decent. I'm just surprised that he hasn't been getting games. But I think we're going to have to just trade him out for the team's sake at this point. If he's not getting games, he's got to go for us. And then this will leave me with about 1.1 mil, which is pretty nice. So who am I going to trade in? I think I'm going to go with some value. I think that's the only way I'm really going to come back from here. If I can climb the ranks, it will be from getting value guys, because no point paying up for people. But yeah, Cherry's someone that I need in my team. But if I was going to go Cherry, I still honestly think that I would trade out De Koning before I trade out Nank, which is pretty cooked to say, but I think I'd do that if I was gonna get Cherry. I'd actually probably trade out TDK over Nank for him, which is a bit of a big call there, but like surely Nank can just bounce back. His fixtures is too good. Like, he's got Cherry here with the 150 last time. Got bloody Goldstein coming up, should go nuts against him. Briggs pretty even opponent, I guess. Grundy should dominate surely. English is pretty good for giving up points to ruck opponents. Rob's a bit of a hey how you going matchup though. Then he's got the Cats, which will be good. And then he's got Goldie again. He's got West Coast again. So hopefully they're only playing one ruckman that time. And then Collingwood seem to be decent. Gold Coast Wits is restrictive. Yeah, not a bad run, and I think that's a very nice run home. I actually think that's the best run home out of any ruckman. But Cherry's in red hot form, so Nank is not in red hot form. So you'd probably argue that Cherry has a better run in terms of that, like in terms of form. Anyway, going over the trades, I think I'm gonna probably bring in Maxi Holmes. I did see the news late that Bedford was out, so I was kind of keen to bring him in, but I decided, I just can't really afford to bring him in. I just had to get Chad Warner for the price he was at. But he kind of shit the bed there, so no good at all. And yeah, who else do I want? I'll probably swing Holmesy in the midfield. I think we need to bring in Holmesy now. Like, he could get tagged this week, which is a bit risky, but I think I'm just going to have to do it. Just risk it for the biscuit. I got the Port Adelaide matchup, but surely they're going to tag Bailey Smith. He just went 154, which was crazy. You would imagine they would tag him over Holmes. But yeah, Holmes is a really good price, I think. So I'll probably just grab him now. He's most likely going to be a top 8 defender, you would imagine. So I'm pretty happy to bring him in. And yeah, look, Jack Steele's another guy that is interesting to me. Starting to back it up a little bit, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for someone that I think will definitely be a top 8 defender, sort of, rather than just taking the punt on a midfielder that's not likely going to be a top 8. So I'll probably grab Holmes there, and I'll also get another primo. Well, Bailey Dale. I think he's got the potential to be a primo. So yeah, he's got a good run. Like, that's what I was aware of last week. Basically, I was looking through his DFS like opponents coming up, and I think he's got like the second best run in terms of like Des kickers. So I think definitely worth the punt. He's dropped like back-to-back 130s, I believe now. So yeah, I'd be taking the punt on him, I reckon. Even though he does have that early buy with most of the other guys, I think he'll be fine. A fine trade in. And yeah, then it's just a matter of getting a rookie. So I think we just have enough here for Boxall. So we'll just grab him. Even though I'm not 100% convinced on his job security, I think it's the only real play I can make. I think this one makes the most sense for my team. But yeah, hopefully there's like another rookie that pops up, or he gets named on the field. That would be perfect for us. But yeah, can't really see any other guys that I really want in terms of rookies this week. There is this other guy here, Delano, is it? He's got shocking scoring potential though. He's only dropped like 26 and 37. Not too sure if he's the sub or not. But yeah, I think I'd just much rather grab Boxall. At least we know he can score decently. It's just his job security is a bit of a concern. But yeah, that's what the trades will be, I reckon, this week. And yeah, that leaves me with like basically only 2 rookies on the field if you don't count a Reed. And then yeah, I've pretty much got 5 primo defenders there. But yeah, not too sure if you would count Roberts as a primo defender, but he'd probably be the one guy I'll trade out of the 5 of them. I think I might have to use like a Roberts to a Rosie or someone if he does get defender status later in the year. That's probably my route to Rosie. But yeah, I'm pretty set on holding Holmes and Dale for the rest of the year. I think they'll be good picks for us. And yeah, then we've got we'll go Ashcroft as well, but he's a good scoring rookie, so that's not a big deal. And yeah, we got Nank here as flex. And we still have cash gen in like Hewitt and Cleary. They haven't been scoring the greatest though, but I would imagine they would stay in the side. Unlikely they'll get dropped. So got a bit of potential here for some cash gen. Next week I'll probably look at moving on maybe Ashcroft. Maybe he'll be like topped out by then. We'll just wait and see how he goes. But yeah, Ashcroft could be on the move next week, and maybe like a Hewitt to get someone else, maybe like a Whitfield, and then just finish off defense probably. But then again, it's kind of like, who am I going to be fielding in the midfield is a bit of a concern, I guess. Not too sure about that. Well, we've got Chad now. Zach Butters, yeah, like, I'm just trying to keep the midfield free for the moment. Just grab these defenders. Zorko's another guy. Like, probably should grab him, but I can't afford to grab him this week. For my side anyway, like, I need to just grab what I can afford because otherwise I'll be screwed. I need to get these players on the field. At least I get 2 primos on the field, which is nice. It doesn't really do too much different to the side. I mean, just getting rid of like a Short and a Daniel, who could score okay, but they're just bloody shocking at this rate, so no good. Got in Rankin, got in Holmes, so that's all good. Whitfield got a 123 break even. Surprised that he scored like a 1 116. But yeah, he's pretty good, eh? He's just not dropping under a ton, really. He's just like bloody Sam Flanders from last year, pretty much. So yeah, he'll be my last defender. And then yeah, down the track, I might, if I've got enough trades, I might swing Roberts to Rosie. And yeah, I've got Roy Laird in here. I don't know why. He just hasn't had the season that I would have thought he would have had down back. But yeah, he's just probably not even worth keeping an eye on, I don't think. Just no good. Oh, was that him? Yeah. But yeah, Brayshaw, don't know how I'm getting him. So I need a Brayshaw, Bont, Butters. Yeah, this just sounds way too unrealistic at this point for cash gen. But, you know, we might have to trade out like a Marich or someone later on. Marek, sorry. For one of those guys if he starts dropping off. But I think he's going to be one of those guys where it's just like he's going to be good for the whole year. Most people will want to trade him out at some point, but he'll probably end up outscoring whoever you trade in for him. Sorry, I get the feeling with him anyway. But Sam Flanders, bloody hell, what's happened to him? Just no good. Dropped 195k, which is ridiculous. Yeah, he can get. He hasn't turned up. It's just so unlike him. What the hell? Yeah. So yeah, the trade targets. Matt Rial's cheap again. Probably wouldn't go there. Got burnt from him last year. Yeah, I'll keep Zorko in there. Rosie's another good target there. But yeah, and in terms of who I'll go for next week, not too sure. Maybe just another value option, someone like maybe Connor Rosie. I don't know. Probably not though. Probably not Rosie. Probably like a Whitfield. Just see if we can get Whitfield in next week. I think that's the play. But yeah, in terms of captains, I think I've got to go a VC on Nank. Not on Nank, sorry. Oh, actually I do. I do need to go Nank again. Surely not. Yeah, I actually have to. This anti-pod situation of Cherry has been an absolute nightmare. But you know, let's pray to God that the big Nank can dominate Cherry for us. But you know, the big Cherry, loves to play against Nank as well. So I'm going to do it. He got a 150 last time and then a 135 before that. It is at the MCG. So, yeah, we'll lock in with the big Nank this week into a Gorn captain, I think. Reliable Gorn. I should have just VC'd him last week, but I didn't. He's versing Brisbane, who just got absolutely pumped by Cherry. So you would expect a 200 score from Gorn as well this week. So I think that's a pretty safe VC route. Otherwise, you know, you could do a C on Jack McRae if you wanted to have a bit of a punt there against West Coast. Probably wouldn't do that. Or Sinclair maybe is another guy who scores pretty well against them. Who else have we got? Western Bulldogs matchup for merit. Wonder how he goes there. Bloody better go 150, otherwise I'll kill. No, I'll be so mad. So mad. Dacos, who has he got? Adelaide, yeah, probably will get a tag or something, you would imagine, from Keys or someone. But who have the Lions got? So yeah, not too sure if I'd do the risk on Holmes or Bailey Smith. I'd imagine that one of them will get tagged as well. But yeah, I think the VC on Nank into Gorn is pretty safe there. Jed Bowes, is a guy to keep an eye out for. And I believe that the Port Adelaide Ruckman as well is another guy that we might want to get next week if he goes off. But yeah, not really sure what will happen there. Might have to be the play for Nank. I don't know. It's just, yeah, I kind of ruined my season for having all Nank in the flex position. Probably stuffed it for me. But yeah, it is what it is. We'll wait and see how we go this week. We'll set up the loopholes. Camprioli maybe on the field. And then we could go a Grosh or a Boxall if Hushwade isn't playing. Not too sure what happened with him. He might have got concussed. Not too sure. Could have been a tactical sub. Can we do the loop as well here? Yes, we can. I can't even take the VC though. This is a bit of a concern, isn't it? Oh. Yeah, God, I might have to rethink this one. When does League play there? Camprioli, yeah, no. Yeah, I might be in trouble here for taking the VC, eh? Might have to rethink this one. VC. Not really keen on anyone here. Who would I VC? The Horny Man? Oh, yeah, I couldn't even take that one, I don't reckon. Horny Man. Probably not. Yeah, this is a bit of a throwaway. I can't even VC Sarong. This is a bit of a stitch up, I reckon. I could just trade in like someone else for Boxall and just stuff my cash gen, but probably not a good shout. If he's going to be playing, we might as well grab Boxall, but might have to do the VC on who? Oh, this bloody stitch up, isn't it? We'll probably just do the VC on Warner then. You know, got that 172. See if he can back it up. I think he's primed. Swans are primed for they're due for a bloody win, I reckon. So in Sydney, see if that happens. Anyway, we'll go over the leagues real quick. Got destroyed by everyone this week. Don't even think I won any. Oh, I won in the public league. No good. Let's have a look at this one. Bros League. Who's up the top? Caco's Reapers. Big Matt. He's leading. Rank. So pretty similar rank to me, really. How's Kobe going? Holy shit. Kobe's in the top 100. What an actual king. Bloody hell. Look at his team. He's got Noah Anderson. Wow. Bit of a pod play. Yeah, nice. His defense is actually going nuts, eh? What a team that is. Doesn't have Cherry either. Crazy. Yeah, bloody hell. Hopefully Kobe just wins the 50k. That would be actually nuts. And he's in our league. What an actual king. Anyone else? Yeoman's pretty good, I think. Yeah, 394. So we've got a few guns in our league here. I've kind of slipped down the ladder a bit. Yeah, Zach's going alright. Not too bad. Steven. Yeah, pretty nice. I think that's what around the rank I was last week. And then yeah, 7,000 spots. Oh, nearly 8,000 drop is just crazy. How's Vern's going? 10k. Yeah, he's kind of in the same boat as me, I guess. Bit of a joke. We've just slipped down. See Ryan. Ryan's gone up the ranks. Yeah, that's good. Bloody yeah, Brayshaw's just absolutely killing me. I don't know how I'm going to get him in. It's just like you just got to pray that he gets tagged at some point. Like surely. But yeah, you'll be laughing if you've got him. Like it's a dreadful fixture coming up as well as a Sarong owner. Like GWS, Port Adelaide. Like, could you trade him out? I don't even think you could. Oh, like you probably should trade him out. Like he's just so annoying. Like surely they can tag Brayshaw. He's got the bad matchups coming up. North Melbourne, Essendon. Sydney in there as well. Jesus. Port Adelaide again. Yeah, God. Just got to have the fingers crossed that he doesn't get tagged. But yeah, I'm just kidding myself at this rate. But anyway, that's the video for today, guys. Let me know how your team's going in the comments below. Tell me what your trades are as well. That would be good to know who you're going to VC and C. But yeah, if you like this content, make sure you like and subscribe for more. And yeah, cheers for that and see you later.